A very good morning and welcome to this round 5 GPS basketball matchup between St. Joseph's Gregory Terrace and their rival brother school, St. Joseph's Nudgee College. It's set to be a huge match here at Gregory Terrace. My name is Regan Baker and I am joined by the GOAT of Terrace, Andrew Latimer. Lats, it's going to be an awesome game and it's always such a fun rivalry between these two schools. What do you expect to see out on the floor today?
Well, firstly, thanks for that illustrious introduction, Regan. I'll take it where I can get it. Look, the rivalry between Nudgee and Terrace is storied. There's a championship for the GPS, but there's also, this intense rivalry between these two schools. So nothing gets left out on the court, and there's that extra bit to play for. Well,
a little bit of a false start on the jump ball there, but ball is underway and Terrace are going to get the first run at the bucket here. We'll see what they can do straight out of the gate. We know they do like going hard and fast early in this first quarter. So at the moment, just holding the ball out, really taking their time, looking for the opportunity. Great drive through the baseline there, and first points do go to Gregory Terrace through Will McDonald.
Yeah, look, that's exactly right, Regan. Terrace do like to go hard and early. They're certainly a team that looks to play great defense like they just did then, and then get out and run and put pressure on the rim.
And a turnover on the first possession there from Nudgee. Probably isn't the way they would have wanted to start their campaign here today, but it does give the Gregory Terrace boys another run at the bucket straight away. We'll see whether they can deliver again. Pull up, corner jump shot. That was a little bit short from Denver Loli. As we see now, Nudgee firing their way down the court. Kick it across court, another turnover from Nudgee. So Terrace on the way again, fires that one, a little bit too strong. Offensive rebound goes down though for the vice captain, Logan Ciolo.
Yeah, excellent job by Luca Anderson on that last play, picking up the loose ball and pushing hard onto the rim, creating the opportunity for that O-board.
And now it's Nudgee's turn to fire a bucket. That one's a little bit strong and off the back of the rim. Ball cleaned up nicely here by Gregory Terrace as they look to attack again. Three-point shot here on the side. Couldn't get that one to land. Loose scrap for the ball and basically falls into the pocket of Ciolo, but he can't convert.
Yeah, certainly Ciolo needs to finish those bunnies. Putting hard pressure on in the transition to be able to get something like that, but then cough up a bunny. That's really going to, upset the coaching staff just a little bit on Terrace's side.
It was unlucky there from Warren from Nudgee. Did a good job to get into the paint, but couldn't quite fire. Terrace, same situation. Couldn't get that one to land either for the captain, Laffin. So Nudgee now. Looks like they're just going to slow things down, hold the ball here at the top of the three-point line. Tries to drive through. Nice turnaround jumper, but just jumps out at the last second. And they couldn't save it on the offensive rebound either, so that'll be another Terrace ball.
Yeah, it'll be good to see what Terrace does now in their first really true half-court set with an out-of-bounds here from the baseline, see what they are able to execute in the half-court against what so far has been a reasonably loose Nudgee defense.
Terrace just going to move it around the outside. They find the path through the keyway. Great strong hustle down the line. And 2 points for Luca Anderson takes the advantage to 6-0 for Terrace.
Yeah, the result of excellent ball movement there, being able to get from first side to second side and then a closeout and attack on the rim.
Screen is set, decides not to use it though. Drives through the center of the keyway and a great finish through traffic for Rylan Carlisle. It's the first 2 points of the day for Nudgee. The full court press makes it a little bit hard for Terrace to get the ball inbound. Did a good job on that occasion, though, to get through it. It's Terrace now. Look to move the ball around the outside. Decide to jack the three. A little bit too strong. Too many wheat picks from Logan Ciolo, but they're going to have another crack. This time it rattles down for Luca Anderson. That's 5 to his name already as we see Nudgee going to work in the paint, and that one falls. Max Purcell opening up his scoring account.
Yeah, the transition defense from Terrace there certainly was not up to par. Great that they got the kick out or the second chance recycled three, but to allow Nudgee then to come all the way deep down to the paint without stopping the ball, we just can't let that happen.
And walkies travel there for Terrace. I think that was their first turnover of the match as well. So have done a pretty good job of controlling the ball and, controlling their offense as well versus Nudgee's 3 turnovers so far in the match. We'll see them have a crack at it now, though. Just looks to drive through to the right. Has to dish it back out to the three-point line. Kicks it down low. Blocked up high. Great job from Luca Anderson. He's everywhere on the floor here this afternoon. Terrace now looking to try and go inside again. Kicks it back up. Great shot fake. Left-hand drive and a beautiful finger.
The feed temporarily. We picked it back up with 1 minute 53 in the first quarter. Gregory Terrace leading Nudgee 13-11. Another early rush shot, really contested three from Terrace there. They really need to move the ball and look to attack the rim now after a few possessions like that. Liogo with the defensive rebound now pushes. Great decision onto the rim. And strong work on the boards there from Terrace's number 8, Denver Loli. Denver Loli at the line for his first time this afternoon. Misses the first. This to push Terrace out by 4. Oh, 3, sorry. And makes it. A little bit of half-court pressure here from Terrace. Nudgee needs to get that over the half-court line. Now with Neve.
It was a good-looking shot there from Neve. Just couldn't quite get it. Oh, sorry, from Carlisle. Just couldn't quite get it to land. But again, another really great job here from Nudgee as they try and fight for those offensive rebounds. And on that occasion, the second chance opportunity goes down for number 44, who I don't actually have on my team sheet.
That's all right. Well, every now and then you'll get one of the younger players stepping in with the first and who isn't on the sheet. There's been a change, but great that he's able to come in and knock down and contribute.
Yeah, absolutely. Bringing it back to a 1-point game as we see Nudgee now stepping into that 3 ball. It's off the rim and into the pocket of a Terrace defender. They look to push down. Great additional pass. Couldn't quite get that first shot away. And it's rebounded again by this number 44 as Nudgee goes to work and gets themselves in front for the first time in this match.
That's a real case of Terrace's offense leading, essentially being a turnover. An early shot that really should have been up and strong by Denver Loli. It messes around with a little bit on the block there and shoots a fade away, and that causes essentially an opportunity to go hard at the rim for Nudgee down the other end.
Firing
Loli
on the buzzer here. A huge finish to this quarter.
I'm sure he did not call bank
Loli
on that, but it will count. The banks are open at Terrace on a Saturday.
Yeah, wow, what a finish to that quarter. That was an impressive shot from Denver Loli. Taking it to a 17-15 advantage going into the quarter time break. We're going to take a quick break here as I try and continue to fix some of the ghosts in the machines. I do apologize again for those issues. I think our computer has decided that it's having an Eka Public holiday a week early. So we're going to fix some of those ghosts. We'll be back in just a moment with the second quarter of action of GPS Round 5 basketball. And welcome back as we get our second quarter underway here at Gregory Terrace as they continue to take on their brother school in St. Joseph's, Nudgee College. It is going to be a Nudgee throw-in to kick things off here. They trail by 2 in what has already been a very well-fought contest as we see Nudgee open the scoring through Ryan Carlisle.
Yeah, great little Euro step there from Carlisle. Penetrating hard and slowing down on that 1 foot and going to his left for the finish. Really tough thing to do and to stay in control. Cooper Kennedy again. As we said, really light look at Cooper Kennedy. Really great catch at the foul line. Catch, rip and go to the rim. Not able to be stopped there by Max Purcell, sorry.
High screen here from Nudgee. Couldn't get it to be used though, so just going to drive down the right-hand lane instead. Loses control at the bucket. Ryan Carlisle tries to maintain it, but unfortunately loses that one out of bounds.
Yeah, Terrace chunking it up defensively there, going to a 2-3 zone for that possession and look to throw Nudgee off a little as they're looking to run their man set against that zone.
So Terrace just going to look to try and set their offense up here. They find that lane through the key, gets the big foul. They'll go to the line for a couple of freebies.
Now we talk about if it, milk it till it's dry, and that's another great opportunity there for Cooper Kennedy going back to the high post on the flash. Terrace run that fade action with the guards and then opens up really for a one-on-one opportunity for Cooper Kennedy, and they'll keep going at that, knowing that whoever's guarding Cooper Kennedy there is at a disadvantage.
And first one, it goes down for Kennedy. That takes him to 5, having a great game so far. Tied with Luca Anderson scoring-wise for Gregory Terrace.
Yeah, great impact off the bench for Cooper here.
And a second one goes down as well for Cooper Kennedy. Substitutions for Nudgee College. They're going to bring back in Callum Stanton.
Terrace up the floor here with a little bit of three-quarter court pressure. It'll be a man-to-man pressure D here, and they might look to run and jump.
Yeah, great full court pressure. Nudgee was able just to get it over the top. And now they're going to look for that center drive again. Big bucket there from the number 44. We may not know who he is, but he's having a great impact on the floor. I will run over at the halftime break and grab the details off the score sheet. But what a performance he has been having with the and 1 possession now to take it back to within 1.
Yeah, certainly what can't happen there with Terrace's pressure. They did a good job up the floor, but then the second line not taking away that release pass. Very, very difficult to then guard if they're not taking away that next pass out of the pressure.
Oh, very close to a
double dribble or a travel.
From Logan Ciolo.
Maybe a carried ball. There might have been everything in there.
Yeah, it could have been one of about 3 different calls, I think, but he managed to get away with it. Terrace try and fire that one in a little bit too strong and slides across the face of the rim. 44 now, driving down the center of the key. Lot of traffic. Couldn't get that one to fire. Forces the extra pass from Terrace. Oh, great fake, great finish. Denver Loli doing what he does best.
Yeah, excellent fundamentals there from Denver. You know, we always teach kids in transition, you go at the rim until you're stopped, and he did just that. Went at the rim and was not stopped, and so took the easy two. Walling up.
Tried to fight his way through a wall of traffic. Couldn't quite get to the bucket. Does draw the foul, though, so we will see Nudgee go to the line for a couple of freebies.
Terrace's D found lacking there through the on-ball. They were in a squeeze, so they wanted to come underneath that on-ball screen. But if that happens, that defender of the ball carrier needs to really beat his man to the spot. He didn't do that then, and Nudgee's Carlisle was able to get right deep into the paint and get himself to the line.
Wasn't able to convert the first. Couldn't get the second either there.
Gets his own rebound, though.
Yeah, so great hustle on that second miss. So Nudgee, another second chance opportunity. They've had a few throughout this match. But it looks like we're going to go to the line again.
Yeah, and that is back-to-back possessions for Terrace where they cannot stop that ball carrier getting deep penetration. That time with Tyson Warren, able to go one way, get the spin, and then strong to the rim to pick up the foul. It's really about challenging the referees to make that call.
First one, no luck from Nudgee from the free throw line. They've gone 0 from 3 so far this quarter. We'll see whether Tyson Warren can get the second one to fall down and close some of this 3-point deficit. Looks good out of the hands, hits the back of the rim and jumps into the pocket of Denver Loli. So Terrace now, they've got a man up the floor and nice and easy finish there for Luka Anderson.
Yeah, great leak out from Luka. Saw it early, Nudgee asleep. And a really, really great outlet there from Terrace off the rebound.
Warren passes it cross court, three-point fire from the corner. It's strong and over the top. Great defensive rebound for Terrace as they look to push it up the floor again. Logan Ciolo splits traffic, but it rims out. It's good seeing the aggression from Logan Ciolo, though.
Yeah, look, absolutely. And that's a danger for Nudgee. Early contested three-point shots lead to long rebounds, lead to transition offense for Terrace.
Oh, huge triple there from Ryan Carlisle. He is having himself a game. Takes his tally to 11 of the 23 points that Nudgee has scored so far this match. Handoff now as Logan Ciolo decides to fire a three of his own. That one was strong, but unfortunately for Nudgee, just couldn't quite get that rebound and stepped out of bounds.
Subs here for Terrace with Will McDonald coming in and taking out Bax Dallas.
Oh, great move from Terrace with the reverse as well, and that goes down for Corey Laffin, the captain. And that's just textbook inbound possession there, lads.
So, yeah, excellent out-of-bounds play executed there with a couple of screens and Laffin coming off at the last double, curling hard to the rim and getting a really great look.
Great defensive rebound now for Terrace as they turn on the Jets, kick it down the floor. Anderson for three. It's strong and hits the support. Probably a little bit of a rushed possession there, I would say,
I think,
from Terrace.
Yeah, we like corner threes, maybe not in the Campbell Centre here on that rim in the corner with the uprights slanting back towards you. But I think, yeah, it's early, but they have had 2 or 3 possessions before that where they've gone to the rim or a great out-of-bounds play, and it's about having the balance. And corner three is the best three-point shot in basketball. It's the easiest to make. It's the closest. So if we're able to push the ball and get that look, not too bad. But certainly if we've done 3 or 4 in a row, it's time to pull one out and run something in the half court like they're about to do now. Terrace is running their screen, the screener, zone, half-court offense against a 3-2 zone from Nudgee there. Really important when they're running that they really get the big up to screen the zone and not the man guarding the ball. They've got to screen the next man in the zone.
Beautiful finish there. Logan Ciolo with the and one possession, makes the bucket, draws the foul, takes it to 29. A huge possession from Ciolo and Terrace.
Now look, what Terrace is showing is if Nudgee shoot long threes, contested that miss, they will punish it down the other end in transition offense. And they've just done that fantastically. Again, an air ball, we saw a rebound, one dribble, pass up the floor to Ciolo, and he's on the rim. Misses the N1.
Still a 4-point advantage here for Terrace at the moment as Nudgee look to move the ball around the outside. Not a lot of movement from them at the moment. Gets it back to the top of the 3-point line.
Terrace in a 2-3 zone here.
They're going to have to fire soon. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They get it down low to 44. Nice drive through the center and the finish on the siren. A very late shot, but a great finish from Nudgee.
21 seconds of excellent D from Terrace there, and then bailed them out with not staying down in the stance and letting them get middle. Wow, an attempted dunk there from Luka Anderson going baseline. Now Nudgee doing a great job getting the rebound, pushing, and once again Terrace's transition defense lacking, not able to stop Nudgee getting into the paint with their ball carrier in the full court. Is able to find easily for the quick dump off to Max Purcell under the rack. That's just too easy from Terrace. They really need to stop the ball early and slow it down in that transition defense. Maybe they could take on Serbia's game and do a quick tactical foul. We're seeing so much from the Europeans in the Olympics.
Yeah, Yeah, it's been a really strong Olympic campaign from the European teams as well, and pretty unfortunate that Boomers got knocked out in the quarters, and obviously the Opals losing in the early hours of this morning against the USA. But well, it's been fantastic basketball to watch, and I'm sure all the boys out on the floor at the moment have been watching some of that as well, and picking up a few tricks here and there from what they're seeing at an international level. Yeah,
absolutely. And just note now, Terrace, Nudgee's in the bonus now, so Terrace with 5 fouls for the quarter. For these last 4. We got 4:49 left in the quarter. That's a fairly long time to be going to the line with every foul. So Terrace has to be very careful here. Make sure they're keeping their hands out, moving their feet, and playing disciplined defensive basketball.
Carlisle makes the first, taking it back down to a 1-point deficit here. Second one will draw the score, and he does. We are locked at 29 apiece with just under half of this second quarter to play. Ciolo is going to control the offense. Dribble handoff into the top of the keyway. Spin move down inside. Logan Ciolo, great shot fake. Has to kick it out though as Laffin now fires the 3. It jumps out. Ciolo with the offensive rebound. Fires a putback. Can't get that to land either. And great hustle on the defensive rebound there from Carlisle.
Look, a great rebound from Ciolo, but we'd really like to either see that kicked out for a 3 or going back on the rim. That mid-range fade away off the O board is in good shots in basketball, is probably the least desired there for offensive rebound. Another air ball from Nudgee from the 3-point line, which, really it's about patience for them. If they can move the ball, get it from the first side to the second side, they look really great. But, uncontested 4 or 5 feet outside the 3-point line, an air ball, that's really just like a turnover for Terrace to go back at them.
Yeah, and the Terrace faithful here in the Campbell Centre who are absolutely loving that one as well. It's 29 apiece and a timeout on the floor. Lats, both teams doing a really good job in this game so far. What do you think it is from Terrace that they need to bring into this remaining 4 minutes of the second quarter just to try and edge themselves a little bit ahead going into the halftime break?
Look, it's about playing, good defensive 24s and sitting down the stance, not fouling and letting Nudgee, shoot contested, low shot clock perimeter shots. If they're doing that well and then get that board, they can run. Terrace haven't looked, I don't think, fantastic in the half court. They were pretty good against the zone, but when it's been man-to-man, we've seen, early looks. And yes, the shot's there, but if we get movement, if we get reversals, and we force a closeout after we reverse the ball across the split line, now we're able to attack and challenge the referee to get to the line, or attack, draw, and kick. Now that late open 3 at the end of a shot clock, that's great. Or the late penetration, that's really, really great. So I think it's about patience on offense and continue to play D and use that as your best trigger into the offensive end and run hard.
Well, we are back from the timeout, and it is a Gregory Terrace ball, so let's see what they can do straight out of this timeout, whether they can get some points on the board. 3-point shot is up, and it rattles home Denver Loli with the big play straight at the back of the timeout.
Denver might have earned a heat check on the next one, I think. It's his second 3 for the game, and both of them look really great.
Oh, huge finish through traffic. Ryan Carlisle trying to get himself an MVP credit here in this match. 15 points, and I think the second or third time he's gone to the line for an and one.
We just talked about being able to sit down and keep your man in front of you. Carlisle catch, jab step, one dribble, he's in the paint again. So, the Terrace guards need to sit down and not let that happen. It's a pride thing. It's a mindset thing to make sure you're not getting beaten off one dribble. We want them to stay 2-3 slides off the dribble, which allows help to come and hedge and force that kick out and close out. There's that heat check.
It looked good out of the hands as well. Just didn't quite get enough power behind it, hitting the front of the rim. Locked at 32 points apiece again at the moment. Turnover for Nudgee gives Terrace the opportunity. There is a defender there and a bit of a wild shot from Baxter Ellis. I think he was a little bit too focused on trying to draw the foul and didn't quite finish the layup. Luckily, Terrace do maintain possession. Laffin now just setting up the play with 7 on the shot clock. Hands off to Ciolo for a deep 3. Didn't get it to land. Denver Loli, though, goes back to work and converts.
Denver Loli is having one heck of a half here. Really great, 2 offensive rebounds in that last possession cycle and able to get the second and the putback. So
Yeah, well,
really good job.
He's up to 11 points now, so definitely having a fantastic second quarter. As we see Nudgee trying to get themselves into the keyway. Too much power on that one. Ciolo looks to try and go coast to coast, fires that one over the front of the rim and down.
Great decision from Ciolo. And, Terrace really got away with one there with a bad defensive possession and a Nudgee turnover to be able to run it back down the other end.
Carlisle fires the triple, and that is wet. 3 points again. Ryan Carlisle takes his tally to 19. He has scored more than half of Nudgee's total.
And Nudgee just hanging around, hitting some, really some big threes that you, as a coach, you're a bit of a coach killer. You're like, well, we've done kind of everything right, but we fall asleep for one possession, or one part of the possession, and they're able to punish us. So.
Well, it is Terrace ball from the baseline. 14 seconds fresh on the shot clock. Ciolo, nice shot fake to get him into the air, drives baseline and puts it down.
Yeah, really crafty from Ciolo. Really good execution. He could have come off the back pick, but feigned that. A little back cut, up fake, and on the rim.
Nudgee now thought about the three-point shot, steps back. Nice little crossover between the legs. Through traffic, lands the and one possession. Nudgee doing a really good job just making sure that buckets are their first and foremost priority. They're really trying to get themselves inside, looking to draw those fouls, but at the end of the day, they're finishing them and going for that and one, which is so crucial in GPS basketball.
Yeah, look, putting a lot of pressure on the referee to make that call as well. Defensively, once again, it's about toughness for Terrace. Nudgee doing a great job, squaring up, jab step, shot fake, and then attacking that hip and getting by that defender. What we're not seeing from Terrace is a hedging help, kind of D. So Terrace's philosophy is to push that back to the middle where the help is, but we're not seeing guys being big and long and taking up the space where that offensive play is going to.
Oh, and another beautiful finish here from Terrace. That one is an and one possession for Denver Loli. Got himself inside, put the bucket down, and he'll go to the line for a freebie. Yeah,
excellent example of the dribble drive offense, and Loli taking the elbow hard with one dribble, handing off and then rolling like it's a pick and roll. Really good execution from Terrace, and a good hard roll to the basket gets you buckets.
Well, 2 points the advantage now. Loli can make it 3, and he does. 90 seconds to play here in the first half of action as Nudgee look to try and close down this deficit and go into the halftime break either drawn or in front.
Good job, Terrace, icing the on-ball there. Pushing back to the baseline. Still better offense in the end. It wasn't a bad defensive effort from Loli there. Just a really tough make there from Tyson Warren.
Oh, brilliant fake. Fantastic drive. Baxter Ellis has the moves. Adds another 2 to the tally for Terrace. Man, that faked me out, and I'm sitting a mile away.
Yeah, I broke my ankles and I'm sitting down. So
Nudgee, brilliant attempt at a pass inside. Didn't land. Do get the ball back, though. Steal. Terrace on the move. Baxter Ellis gets blocked up high. Out of bounds. Terrace ball. .38 seconds to play here. And there is going to be a timeout on the floor.
Oh, look, a good timeout from Matt Hamilton-Smith here, and I think Terrace have called this timeout. They'll draw something up here for the out-of-bounds play, but crucially, they'll be able to talk about, getting the stop and hopefully be getting another possession out of this. I'm sure Nudgee with Mick Scott will be, something quick to try and counteract this out-of-bounds play, but they'll be focusing on looking for a 2-for-1 possession with 38 seconds left. If they can get the stop, if they can get down quickly and get a quick shot up, it allows them another chance to get a defensive cycle and come back to end a half.
Yeah, well, I just want to have a look at that bucket again from Denver Loli. We'll just pull it up on the replay. And you can just sort of see the move as he's coming through. We might just get the tail end. Beautiful fake, and goes to work upside. Like, Denver Loli just has so much, sorry, Baxter Ellis that one was, just has so much class about him. And he's tried it a couple of times now and done a really great job. Yeah,
that's what we call coaching the other team. Comes down the lane, and that ball fake, everyone's gone, well, where am I going? I'm going to the man, but leaves him in a fantastic open lane straight to the rim. So Terrace ball out of bounds on the baseline. See how Nudgee lines up here, if they stay in the man-to-man or if they go to zone for this quick out of bounds play.
Well, yeah, they'll want to try and go into this halftime break with as much of an advantage as possible.
So they're in man, and Loli, great cut. Should be a bucket. Excellent execution.
Denver Loli, another 2 to his tally, up to 16 and now. Yep. Oh, great double team from Terrace. This is going to be an easy bucket, and what a way to finish the half.
18 points for Loli. Terrace have done a great job here, adding a little bit of pressure, taking away the 2-for-1 opportunity for Nudgee and getting the steal.
Nudgee can hold for the final bucket of the half here. Terrace defense, nice and tight. Great job getting in front. Nudgee fires, gets the offensive rebound. No, that will do it. That's all she wrote in the first half of action. And Terrace, you know, we were locked that not that long ago, and all of a sudden, lads, Terrace, what a finish to the half, up by 7.
Oh, look at fantastic execution out of the timeout on the out-of-bounds play, and you're going to the third option really in that play, and you know, really putting everyone to sleep, and then a late cut there from Denver Loli, who, you know, goes to 18 points for the half. And then, you know, backed it up, I think, Terrace in that last possession with the exceptional defense from Luke Anderson down the stretch there. Great D, and Terrace able to finish the half out with a stop.
Yeah, well, that is the halftime break. 47 plays 40 as Gregory Terrace continues to tackle St. Joseph's Nudgee College. We're going to take a break and leave you with some replays as we take a breather, but we'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice. Yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Welcome back to the Campbell Centre here at St Joseph's Gregory Terrace. It's been a tightly fought match in that first half, but 7 points separating these two teams coming into the halftime break. We'll quickly run through some shooting statistics that I've managed to pull together, so don't blame me if they're wrong. It's just me keeping track while we've been going. Ryan Carlisle from St. Joseph's Nudgee leads all scorers in this match. He's on 19. Number 44, we've figured out who it is. It is Isaiah Jorgensen. I do apologize for not knowing that earlier. Apparently, a couple of the Nudgee boys got some blood on their uniforms in the warm-up, so had to swap jerseys. So Isaiah Jorgensen, no longer number 8. He is wearing number 44. He's on 10. Tyson Warren on 9. And Nate Bloxham has also changed jerseys from number 10 to number 4. Number 12, Max Purcell on 2. So that's the scoring for St. Joseph's Nudgee. Terrace, Denver Loli is leading all scorers. He's on 18 for Terrace. Logan Ciolo, the vice captain, is on 10. Luca Anderson on 7. Cooper Kennedy 6, with Baxter Ellis, Will McDonald, and Corey Laffin on 2 apiece. So very well spread throughout this Gregory Terrace side. They lead by 7 as we get things underway here in the second half.
Yeah, look, I was able to listen in a little bit on the Terrace halftime chat. The focus for them from Coach Matt Hamilton-Smith is to win those loose balls, force into contested late threes for Nudgee. They want long, contested late shot clock threes, and then from that be able to really run their transition offense back down the other end. Loli again for another 3. Not a terrible look and looked pretty good. He's ready to start out this second half as he ended the first.
Terrace not able to convert on their run at the bucket. Neither is Nudgee after Jorgensen doesn't quite get that one to roll in. Terrace now hitting the bucket and the deck. Great finish through traffic. Again, Denver Loli just continuing to dominate as he takes himself to 20.
And that's exactly what we're talking about. Turn your defense into fantastic transition offense.
Yeah, great finish there for Max Purcell from Nudgee, adding 2 more to their tally. And looks like we got an off-the-ball foul here as well. That one's going to go against Ryan Carlisle, just trying to defend the on-ball player and wiping out a screener in the process.
Yeah,
so a little bit of an unfortunate one.
Yeah, just out of position there. And Loli doing a great job sprinting to the spot, which caused Carlisle to be out of position.
Terrace now looking to attack the bucket again, just inside the 3-point line. That one rims out from Ciolo. Offensive rebound is good and foul on the shot.
And a great heads-up play from Will McDonald off the O-board. Skied high, got that rebound, great contest, and then saw Ciolo cutting immediately and dropped it off for him to get to the rim.
Yeah, Max Neve picking up that foul. It's his first of the game. So we see Ciolo unable to convert his first from the line.
See if Terrace comes out and some more pressure again. They have done that off these dead ball opportunities. Makes a second.
Yeah, second one does go down for Logan Ciolo, taking his tally to 11.
And pushes the lead out to 8 for Terrace. Switching here on the on-ball for Terrace. A good defensive possession so far. That's exactly what Terrace want. Late shot clock threes. Did a really great job switching throughout the on-ball, containing the penetration.
Ciolo steps back into the 3-point shot. It's well short into the front of the rim.
I think transversely down the other end, Terrace that's a shot that can take any time in the shot clock. They do a great job, making them play D late into the shot clock. Offense late into the shot clock and contesting, not to just give up a quick, easy one.
Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate one there for Terrace. That's going to get called against Corey Laffin for the block. We'll see if we can see that one again. No, so that's all right.
So if we could, what we would have seen is Corey Laffin not down in the stance. He's upright there and moving, shuffling his feet as a contact happens, and that's why he gets a blocking foul. Referee doing a really good job actually explaining that to him.
There's going to be a couple of free throws to come here for Jorgensen. Just looks like a little bit of a hot and sweaty day here inside the Campbell Centre, so just need to wipe it up. For whatever reason, the players are refusing to do the job. The referee not actually allowed to do the job. But good excuse just to get a little bit more of a breather here, I think, from both sides.
Yeah, take it while you can get it. Certainly, and it's not like it doesn't look like Ryan Carlisle's doing that at 100%. So he'll get it done eventually.
Well, 2 to come here for Jorgensen, sitting on 10 at the moment. First one straight out of the hands. Nice looking shot.
Now, Jorgensen's looked really good. He's a long athlete. He's picked his moments, but when he's had the opportunity, he gets to the rim quite well and uses that length. Got a good first step. Makes 2 there at the line.
6 the advantage now for Terrace as they look to move the ball around the top of the key. An unfortunate reaching foul there for Max Neve. It was really sneaky just to come in behind, and he had a really great look at that one to reach around, but unfortunately just didn't quite get all ball.
Yeah, Luke Anderson, though, a bit lazy there. Would like to see him square up rather than be looking for the next part of the play to evolve. Squaring up allows him to see that coming. Bit more pressure here from Nudgee.
Oh, great crossover. Kicks it out to the three-point line. Laffin fires away. It rolls out. Nudgee comes down with the defensive rebound. They look to go on the move now. Jorgensen, shot fake, drive. Can't fire it cleanly, but will take the foul and go to the line for a couple of freebies.
There's that length again from Jorgensen. Really patient in the trailing position. Waited for the kickback or the return to trailer, and then one quick first step and he's on the rim.
First goes down for Jorgensen. 3 from 3 from him so far at the free throw line this half.
He's got a nice looking stroke. Pretty relaxed there at the line. Good follow through.
Commentator's curse as always.
Well, I do what I can for the red and black. So
Terrace now just moving the ball back up to the top of the three-point line as they look to try and find their opening. Screen is set by Denver Loli. Gap opens up, but there is a foul. That one goes against Tyson Warren.
Yeah. So Terrace just keeping Nudgee here, 2 possessions away. What they really need to do is to knuckle down here and get 2 or 3 stops to start moving this lead out. Nudgee, on the other hand, doing a great job hanging around. They're forcing contested shots and giving up a foul there, but down the other end, they're making fairly good decisions now and attacking the rim and putting some onus on the referees to call some fouls. And, a little uneven with the foul count so far, but Nudgee doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's almost like both teams had a little bit of a too good a break at halftime as well. After playing a very, very good first half in terms of fouls, we've come out 2.5 minutes, we've already got 6 fouls on the board. So both teams just getting a little bit lazy. Probably Nudgee a little bit more so. They're on 4.
Yeah.
But both teams just need to clean that up a little bit.
Yeah, well, look, certainly Nudgee with 7.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Terrace are in the bonus now. So every time Nudgee commits a foul, Terrace are going to the line for 2. It's a long time to be in that position for Nudgee. So keeping your hands out, moving your feet is key.
A nice looking shot option there for Terrace. Just unlucky that they couldn't get it to fall.
And a silly foul there from Terrace. Releases all that pressure. You don't need to slap at the ball there. Just be down the stance again. Make the ball carrier do the work. That pressure isn't always about getting a steal. It's about taking time off the shot clock and putting Nudgee then or the offensive team under shot clock pressure when they do get it over the half.
And it was Luke Anderson's second personal foul, so not too concerning from him as we see Nudgee try and add a couple more to their tally, and a great finish from Ryan Carlisle.
I thought Ryan Carlisle got away with a little carry there. I thought the ball was held on his hip for half a step and that the referees couldn't see that. But, great finish through traffic.
A Terrace now in the corner, just moving that ball around, brings it back to the top of the three-point line. Shot a little bit too strong and cleaned up nicely by Warren. Long pass from Nudgee. A little bit unfortunate there from Warren. He had Jorgensen down the floor, but just put a little bit too much juice behind it and pushed that one out of bounds.
Yeah, look, this possession now for Terrace is critical offensively. They need to really work a full shot clock here and get something either going to the rim or inside after 3 or 4 long possessions.
Three ball.
They settle again, and it's so easy for Nudgee. Everyone's set, defense is set, defensive rebounding is easy.
Oh, nice movement there from Nudgee, and a really great block up high as well from Logan Ciolo. Nudgee did come down with the offensive rebound, so going to look to try and attack again. Shot clock down into single digits. Great drive down the center of the key, and a beautiful finish there from Max Purcell.
Yeah, Cooper Kenny losing side of Max Purcell there, and Max Purcell, great read to make the back cut and the easy lay-in.
Strong drive there from Loli. Just couldn't quite get the finish. Gap closing down at the moment for Nudgee as they look to add 2 more. That one slides off to the right-hand side from Carlisle. Terrace probably going to want to score on this possession. Their advantage sits at 3 at the moment. And a tough finish there for Cooper Kennedy, but he gets the cookies.
Yeah, look, that's a good early look in transition, running hard off the turnover. What Terrace can't do is keep settling in the half court for early contested three-pointers with no ball movement. The no ball movement means the defense doesn't shift, doesn't move, and it's easy rebound and then run back the other way.
Max Neve opens his scoring account with a nice little finger roll there. 54 plays 51 at the moment.
Good flash for Kennedy.
Oh, great drive. Unfortunate finish there. Nudgee now got plenty of space up the court. Almost travels, fires it away though. Jorgensen blocked up high. Apologies, Carlisle blocked up high.
And here comes Terrace back on the break after the ordinary shot from Nudgee.
Tough one there as well.
That's why they'll hurt you. You know, they get the pretty ordinary shot from Nudgee contested in traffic, and like I said earlier, it's like a turnover almost. They're able to then get that rebound and push back down the other end. Luke Anderson makes the first. Nudgee going to have to get in here for the rebound pretty quick. Oh, the referee's been kind. Probably 3 or 4 big possessions for Terrace here defensively. They really want to try and get 3 odd stops. And the sin of not coming up with the defensive board off the free throw from Nudgee.
Great defense here from Terrace, just keeping them outside the three-point line. They push it down into this left-hand corner. Looks to try and stop and pop, and that one rattles home. Great finish from Tyson Warren. Terrace push it down the course at pace, and another great finish.
No quit, like even off the made basket, quick inbound, quick run up the floor, running wide lanes, and really excellent, first pass for the transition bucket.
Yeah, and great hand in the passing lane there from Anderson as well. Out of bounds on the baseline.
Terrace are in their full court zone press.
Yeah, easily defeated though by Nudgee as they look to go into the keyway, and a great finish again from Ryan Carlisle.
And once again, Terrace quickly up the floor with the outlet.
Anderson.
Another bucket. Terrace in this press, they can't allow that middle pass. So they're up early, they're up hard, but they've got to take away that middle flash. They'll allow that pass, that's not too bad.
Jorgensen, nice little Jimmy there for 2. Takes his tally to 14.
And looks like Denver Loli is calling for a sub. He is gassed. So Elliot Quinn going to come in for him.
3 ball from Anderson. That one's no good. Probably a little bit too early in the shot clock from Anderson. Nudgee now, a chance to get back in this game with a bucket. That one didn't land. Terrace now look to try and turn on the accelerator. Just has to pull it back and slow things down.
Yeah, really good decision. It was 2-on-3 kind of with the defense in the advantage. So, wait and now get ball movement. There you go. Misses the bunny though. Coach killer.
Nudgee push it out. Oh, great little spin move. Couldn't get it to fire though. Great offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity goes to Max Purcell.
I wonder if there's a timeout coming here from Matt Hubbins-Smith. It looks like the momentum here is all with Nudgee.
Yeah, 3-point bucket. Luca Anderson gets Terrace back in front.
Yeah, quick pressure release there from Luca with the bank.
Yeah, and a great intercept there from Denver Loli as well. Gives Terrace a little bit of breathing room. Nudgee's done a good job to fight their way back into this one. But a bucket here would extend their lead up to 5. Oh, great steal. Nudgee couldn't quite get it cleanly, though. It's 2-on-1, so they should be able to convert here, and they do through Ryan Carlisle.
Thought Nudgee got away luckily with a kick ball there in the defense on the on ball where Terrace coughed it up. I thought it was definitely a foot in the ball, but well done, pushing it down and finishing 2-on-1.
3 ball is off the front of the rim there from Ciolo. Quick move here from Terrace and finished through traffic. Max Purcell gets himself to double digits, and just like that, Terrace need a timeout. It's a 1-point ball game. And Lats, Nudgee really doing a great, oh, sorry, it's a 1-point ball game in favor of Nudgee College. They just a little bit slow to get that one on the board. Nudgee, fantastic job to pull themselves back into it. I think Terrace had the lead by 9 at one point in time, and now it's swung back in favor of Nudgee. So what do you think they did differently in that late part of that quarter?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Nudgee have stepped up defensively. They've become far more physical. They're pushing the catch for Terrace further outside the three-point line. That causes Terrace's offense to be kind of out of its optimal position to be run from, and they're pressuring the ball well. We saw that last on ball D. They stepped out hard. They caused the ball carrier to pick it up early, and then they've got hands and they've got bodies in the way, causing deflections which lead to opportunities. Terrace need to settle. They need to be able to absorb that pressure from Nudgee in the half court, and look for their counters. If Nudgee's going to be up in the lane, if Nudgee's going to be hard showing on the on ball, then someone's open. So it's about back cuts. It's about looking for the switch man. It's about looking for those counters and being able to execute those.
Yeah, definitely. And for Terrace at the moment as well, it's just about making sure they're taking those right shot opportunities. There's been a couple of rush shots that, maybe a little bit too early in the shot clock, 3-point attempts with 18 seconds left, probably not the opportunities that they need right now. So it's about moving the ball around, looking for those correct opportunities, and just trying to convert through. There is still 1:45 left in this quarter for them to try and pull themselves back in front. They do have the ball on the baseline, so we'll see what they can do here. 2 feet in the paint. Turnaround Jimmy swatted up high from Jorgensen. Gets the ball back though, and that is a good-looking finish from Cooper Kennedy.
Yeah, look, a really great timeout from Matt Hamilton-Smith. It's obvious he's talked about that pressure and how to release from it. What they did was, enter with an on-ball, then a quick flash from Cooper Kennedy to release the pressure, and it's resulted in a bucket. Not a great first, probably, decision against the stationary D and getting blocked, but, all the more power to him. Stay with it, got his ball and attacked the rim.
And a foul here from Terrace is going to send Nudgee to the line, and it is Rylan Carlisle, who leads all scorers by a fairly significant margin, 25 points at the moment.
Yeah, look, Carlisle's been great. He's he's not forcing stuff. He's waiting for the opportunity. Nudgee are looking really good when they do get that reversal over the split line, and then someone like Carlisle's catching and getting a closeout. He's excellent at getting that first step and penetrating. Once again, he's not forcing things. It's not hero ball. It's not go to Carlisle, let him sit there and go one-on-one. They're letting their offense work, and he's waiting for his opportunity and executing.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there for Tyson Warren with the out of bounds. Just tried to keep his feet in the field of play and throw it into Terrace, but did step on the line. So with under a minute to play, it's a Terrace ball, but great intercept there by Jorgensen. Terrace steal it back straight away. Both teams a little bit scrappy at the moment. Kick out pass from Terrace, a little bit loose. Laffin now through the keyway. That one's off. Great O-board, though couldn't quite get the finish. But it is going to be a couple of freebies here now for Terrace. Yeah,
Elliot Quinn, I believe that was. Really good job from Elliot on the weak side board. Just getting position there and now. And straight back up strong. And what we want to see on those odd boards is an attack back on the basket if you're there, or a kick out for a 3.
And first personal foul there for Archie Stay.
Elliot misses the first, and see Matt Hamilton-Smith losing some hair. The free throws are critical. And
huge box out there from Baxter Ellis. Almost caused himself a back injury in the process.
He jumped over, I think, Corey Laffin there.
Yeah.
Great job there from Elliot Quinn. Carrying a hand, getting deflection. That causes, the second deflection for Nudgee's turnover.
64 points apiece, 30 seconds to play, so Nudgee will get another chance to score here in this third quarter.
And you'll see Terrace go to the on-ball here. It's a strong play. It's a weave action with an on-ball.
Oh, great little Jimmy into the keyway. First one didn't go down, gets his own rebound and puts the second one down.
They probably went a little early there. He was able to get an offensive rebound and a putback and still have 10 seconds to go.
Jorgensen fires.
That shows.
And yeah, I think you are exactly right. They did go a little bit early. They gave Nudgee about 7 seconds to try and get a bucket, and it was enough. And they did exactly that. Jorgensen doing a great job getting 2 feet in the paint. Off-balance jumper that went down. So we're locked at 66 apiece coming into this 3/4 time break. It's been a phenomenal match, and we'll keep it here for a second. Lats, Gregory, Terrace, what are they going to have to do in this fourth to try and pull this one home?
Oh, look, I think it was a better response at the back end of that quarter after the timeout. More of the same. These teams are fairly evenly matched. It's about keeping your head. And when we coach, at this level of basketball, one of the things that I think is hard to coach is keeping your head in the game. When there's a bit of pressure or when the swings go the other way, how are you going to respond? And at the moment, both teams, when there's been a swing, they haven't responded great without that coach intervention or the timeout. So, it's about absorbing that pressure and sticking to your game plan and trusting it, rather than going, I'm just going to rush something or shoot something quick, or I'm going to jump, in the air and try and pass it now. And it's about keeping those fundamentals great and doing the little things well and often. That tends to win ball games down the stretch. So, defensively, we look for, you want to keep the ball in front of you. You want to keep your hands out. You want to make them take, like we said, long, contested, late shot clock shots, and then rebound and be able to run. Both teams have shown if they have the opportunity, they're quite good in transition once they get that stop. So, it's anyone's game here. Both teams have put themselves in an opportunity for the final 10 minutes to be right there. And, it's everything we'd hope a Nudgee Terrace game would be. So, looking forward to this last quarter. So Nudgee with the possession to start the fourth quarter. Max Nerve to inbound here.
And underway here in this fourth and final quarter. Nudgee short into the front of the rim. Great hustle for the rebound here from Terrace.
Well, great defensive possession from Terrace there. Forced baseline, stayed down and forced a turnover. The really kind of rushed ordinary shot.
No dice on that one either, but another great offensive rebound from Terrace. Corey Lapham, the captain, puts that one home for 2. Takes the early advantage here for Terrace in this fourth quarter.
Terrace into their half-court 1-2-2 trap, back to zone.
Yeah, travel there on the takeoff spin move from Jorgensen. Wasn't overly happy about it.
Well, we talked about before about these presses. The main thing they're trying to do is speed the other team up, but also take away shot clock or put them under shot clock pressure. And the press just then did a great job. It sped up Nudgee's. Once they beat the press, they just really sped up and went and took an early shot that was contested or turned into a travel. So, the press does a number of things. It's not always about getting a steal. Certainly about forcing some time off that shot clock, but then trying to speed that offensive team up to take a quick shot and that you can then run out of.
Great defense on this one from Nudgee. Forces the late shot there from Kennedy. Couldn't get it to fire. Nudgee yet to score in this final quarter. Jorgensen pulls up at the top of the key, dishes it out. Looking to set up out the top. Great cross-court path. Almost was stolen by Terrace.
And great wall up there from the Terrace help to be able to go straight up, not commit a foul, but make it a tough contested shot.
3-ball is way too strong and over the top of the glass.
And not the shot Matt Hamilton-Smith wants in that situation.
No, again, very early shot clock 3-point ball. Probably not the teamwork that he wants to see from his boys, as we see Carlisle get 2 feet in the paint and puts one down.
That's like a 5-point swing. You miss that early three, and then they come down for the easy 2.
Yeah, once again, we are locked here in the Campbell Centre. 68 points apiece. Terrace get 2 feet inside. Have to kick it back out to the 3-point line, though. 3-ball is up for the captain. It rattles out. Great hustle on the offensive rebound. They'll have another chance here. That one strong as well from Marks. Loose rebound, out of bounds, off Nudgee.
Well, look at the difference. That is ball movement, penetration, kick out. And now when they do shoot the 3, first of all, it's not rushed. It's a good-looking shot, but there's 3 or 4 guys down there for that offensive rebound. And it still turns out with an out of bounds. So much better waiting and letting the offense work before you launch that.
Terrace now needs to fire a shot. Doesn't get the opportunity. Lack of communication there from Terrace. And Coach Matt Hamilton-Smith actually kind of putting his hand up and going, oh, yeah, sorry, boys. I didn't actually think to yell out.
Yeah, he should, but so should the entire Terrace bench.
Absolutely,
all quiet. That's their job, is to see things like that and make sure the team knows.
So a bit of an unfortunate turnover there for the home side. Nudgee, great putback. That one didn't land either from Jorgensen. So a bit of a bullet dodged there.
The bunnies are back. Tell you what.
Terrace, get inside. Great extra pass. Fires that one. Great defense. Nudgee. Jorgensen with the defensive rebound.
Cooper Kennedy rushing the last couple of opportunities there, and he's young but needs to be able to say, look, what's my angle? Where am I? And do I need to take a dribble or get better position here before I shoot that?
And Ryan Carlisle takes the advantage for the first time in a little while for Nudgee, 70-68. Also takes his tally up to 30. Great defense again from Nudgee. Put back, goes down. Cooper Kennedy with a clutch finish to take us back to a draw.
Cooper Kennedy must have 4 or 5 O-boards this half. He is all over that.
Jorgensen, stop and pop. He hits as well. This is a powerhouse duo. Rylan Carlisle and Isaiah Jorgensen. They are smashing it here for Nudgee. Oh, great steal. Carlisle will go all the way and jams it down. Huge dunk there from Rylan Carlisle.
Look, Ciola just fell asleep there. He was just waiting for the pass, didn't make a lead, didn't get separation, and that's what happens. And he gets a turnover, puts his head down, and doesn't run. It's we need to. If that's something like that happens, you make it back.
And again, Nudgee on an absolute streak at the moment. Just like that, they're up by 6, 70-76. Terrace needing to go to the bench to talk about this. And Lats, what do you reckon the boys are talking about at the moment? They've kind of just fallen asleep a little bit defensively.
Oh, look, it's you might be tired. Yeah, it's the fourth quarter, there's 5 to go, but it comes down to really that timeout by Matt Hamilton-Smith. He's not going to be happy. Terrace are shooting themselves in the foot right now. They're not executing with offensively with doing the little things well, making leads, making sure that they're making contact with their defensive players so they can't get the things picked off like that. Nudgee is up and in, the pressure's back, and they're running really, really well off that pressure once they get a stop. So Terrace needs to calm it, but then execute. They know their stuff. They need to do little things, like I said before, little things well and often. And at the moment, they're not doing those little basketball plays that don't take skill, but they take effort. So it's a good reset. Matt Hamilton-Smith have an opportunity here to inbound the ball and come back down, and hopefully they can execute out of the timeout to get a bucket back. But look, with 5:42 to go, 6-point game, there's plenty of time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's about making this adjustment now and seeing if they can adjust through the timeout.
Well, yeah, let's see what the Terrace boys can do after that timeout. It is their ball on the baseline. A very big 4th and final quarter here from Nudgee College. So let's see what Terrace can do. They're looking to try and get the ball inside. Dribble handoff as Laffin goes to the rack. Couldn't get that one to fall, though. Jorgensen, another great defensive rebound.
Oh, look, it was a really nice set, and Laffin needs to finish that. That is, at this level, that's a layup. Needs to put that in the hole.
Makes up for it, though, with the defensive rebound, giving his side an opportunity now. Laffin with the 3!
That's one way to make up for missing that layup off the set play for himself, is to nail that corner 3. It brings it back to a 3-point game, so huge shot.
73-76. Terrace is on their way back. 3-ball now, and fouled on the 3 as well. You can see that he's not happy about it. Referee Carolyn Hull just saying he wiped out the foot on that 3-point jumper.
You have to allow that shooter space to land, and we see it at all levels. Defensively, like, the guy can shoot it. I want to get out there, and it's about being in control as much as it is contesting. And you just can't come into that landing space, which he clearly did. So is what it is. And now we've got not Will McDonald. Tyson Warren at the line for 3 shots.
Yeah, Baxter Ellis. It was a little bit of a silly foul, an unfortunate foul. So it is going to be 3 freebies here for Tyson Warren. Couldn't land the first.
Well, maybe it wasn't a foul. You know, they say the ball does not lie. So, look, a little break there for Terrace.
Yeah, and look, if you can stop a 3-ball and make them miss those free throws as well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Warren does make up for it with that one, though. He hits 1 from 2. 1 more to come. The advantage at 4 points now, with just under half of this quarter left to play. Warren's third looked good out of the hands, didn't quite land. It does come off a Terrace hand, though, which is probably the worst case scenario for Gregory Terrace. He may not have got the 1 point, but now they have a chance for 2 more.
Oh, look, it is, you know, a coach killer. It must get those rebounds off free throws. And you're exactly right there, Regan. You know, he misses 2 of those, but now they go back and they've got an opportunity to turn that into, you know, a bucket or perhaps even a 4-point kind of swing.
Yeah, well, Nudgee inbounds. Great defense down low from Terrace. They force the high 3-point pass. Warren now going to kick it across the court, back up high. Carlisle thinks about the 3, decides to drive. Help defense is there. 3 balls up with 3 seconds to play, and a big finish from Max Neve.
And the basketball gods shine on you just like that. You know, you miss that defensive rebound, and you know, Nudgee come down and nail a 3.
Laffin's 3 is strong, but great hustle there. And a great finish for Denver Loli. He's been a little bit quiet here in this 4th quarter. He's been locked on 20 points for a little while now, but that is exactly when they need him to fire. Adding 2 more to the tally, 5 points to deficit.
And look, once you go quiet in that position, it's about going back to what's been working. He did just that, attacked the O glass fantastically and was able to finish.
Oh, foul up high, and again, Terrace really not happy about it. That one going against Denver Loli, and
I think that was from my view, I thought that was a little bit tough. It looked like he had, you know, he didn't have any body there and looked like a fairly good go at the ball. But, you know, we don't have the opportunity of referee review at this level. So, you know, Terrace just needs to suck that up and make sure they're, you know, securing this rebound. It's still only a 5-point game, 4 minutes ago, plenty of time to put themselves, you know, at the end with an opportunity. So, just a 2-possession game. You know, need to make sure they secure a rebound if it's missed here and come down and execute.
yeah. Well, we just had a look at once on the replay. We're just going to have a look at it another time as well while they're wiping up the floor. You can sort of just see, you know, great shot fake. They bring it through. Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell at full speed. So you can definitely see why Carolyn Hall made that decision. There was an arm coming across to try and get the swat. A little bit hard from that angle at that speed to see whether there was contact. So 50-50 benefit of the doubt. Referee's got to make the call in real time, but may have been a little bit hard done by, but you've got to stick with the call. And look, either way from Terrace, they should have stopped that drive in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, referees have to make split-second decisions, you know, things moving very quickly and apply technical, you know, application of the rules in that moment as well. And you know, we're never angry at the referee. They're doing a great job. I think the referees have done an excellent job in this game actually so far, and the whistles have been blown. They needed to. And, but you know, as a player, always happy to have a chat with the referee when you think you've been hard done by, and you know, you've got to do that the right way. So.
Laffin again trying for that 3-point shot. Couldn't get that one to land either. Denver Loli goes to work underneath.
The workhorse, Denver Loli, excellent, you know, offensive rebound and hard at the rim and we talked about it before. How do you make the referee make a decision? You know, he's putting the referee in the position they've got to make a call.
Yeah, and just another fantastic drive from Denver Loli as well. And look, it's kind of working well at the moment for the boys. You know, Laffin's had a couple of 3-point shots, and it seems to be the direction from Hamo must be, let's look for that 3-point option, but we need to crash the rebounds. Because I think it's definitely 2 plays in a row. There may have been a third in there as well, where Laffin has taken the 3-point shot. Loli has crashed into the rebounds, got that board, and then put up the shot as well. So it is working for them at the moment. Unfortunately, Loli only able to convert 1.
Yeah, look, the difference is too, though, those 3-point shots are being taken out of offense and with ball movement, and then Terrace has someone in the position to actually get a rebound. The difference is they're not early contested threes. And, like we said before, when that happens, the defense is set, so it's easy.
Oh, amazing defense there from the Terrace boys, getting the turnover, forcing the crazy pass from Nudgee College, doing a really great job just to keep that pressure tight. It's only a 4-point deficit here at the moment. There's still 3 minutes to play, so plenty of time for Terrace to get back into it, but that's not going to help.
Yeah, that's about that. That discipline. You can't cough the ball up on a simple guard-to-guard handover as you start the end of the play. Unforced errors will kill you.
Jorgensen, just outside the keyway, fires that one across the face of the rim. Gets the ball back. This time, Logan Ciolo looks to try and go inside, has to pull it back out to the 3-point line. 3-point options there. Loli can't get it to hit. Easy defensive rebound there for Nudgee. So we see Carlisle trying to go coast to coast, hands it off, loses control, fires it, and one possession for Tyson Warren. We'll have a look at that one again as well. You can just see great drive here, beautiful handoff, getting the player in the air. Who was that? Luca Anderson. The great fake, got him in the air, took the contact, and went down underneath. A great finish through traffic there from Tyson Warren.
Yeah, and the killer for me was Loli absolutely lost sight of Tyson Warren in transition. He was behind him, he was back there, and Loli totally lost him. And so he was able to, the dump off was so easy, Loli had no idea where he was.
Loli, a little bit of a better shot inside the keyway. Was a bit off balance though, couldn't get that one to fall. Jorgensen did clean up the rebound. It's now a 7-point match against our St. Joseph's Gregory Terrace.
Yeah, look, Terrace really need to step into the D here. This is a crucial stop, and there it is.
Yeah, great steal. Great safe finish there from Denver Loli as well. He could have dunked it. We know that he can do it, but the points were more important. So very controlled, sensible finish. But nothing is stopping Isaiah Jorgensen.
Yeah. With 7 points, it looks, it's a tough ask with 2 minutes to go here.
Oh, and that hurts as well. That good old step back. Oh, no, it was an illegal screen. I completely missed that. I thought he stepped back and out of bounds, but it was actually called as an illegal screen. Timeout on the floor for Nudgee, 78-85. Bit of an unfortunate one there for Terrace. Nudgee certainly with the advantage. Now, if you're Terrace, are you talking more offense or defense during this timeout?
Oh, look, it's critical. It's a Nudgee ball, I believe, right here. So it's a critical point to get a stop here. So first focus is get the stop. Second is how are we going to manage the game and the clock and how many possessions are left. So there's 7 points. It's a 3-possession game. So what Terrace need to do is get a stop and then get down the other end for a quick score. The clock is against them. But once they can get it down to a 2-possession game, that allows them to, to play defense still, not have to foul. In the end, there's 5 possessions left in this game. So, Terrace needs to have great clock management, but right now it's critical. This is a stop that decides the game right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Could not agree more. And for Nudgee, it's just about playing safe basketball at the moment. They've got a 7-point lead, 2 minutes to go in this final quarter of action. So it's about playing safe basketball, controlling it, looking for good options, and also using up the shot clock as well. Oh, yeah. Everything is running in their favor. So no quick buckets, no hero ball. Let's move it around. Let's take a late shot clock opportunity. Kind of interesting that they've decided to advance it and not use up 24 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly, from a inbounding in the backcourt, maybe Mick Scott's a little worried about the pressure, but inbounding in the backcourt would certainly drill some time off the game clock. And so, interesting that they did move it up and it plays out. Yeah. Great
defense from Terrace. We did say that that's what they needed to do. They need to play safe.
That is the ideal outcome. There's only 10 seconds off the game clock to get the stop.
Yeah, well, fantastic job from Gregory Terrace here and a big opportunity, but now they need to convert on the offensive end. They need to keep calm, not panic, not rush. There is still plenty of time to fight their way back into it.
Just has to be a good one, not a quick one. And that's decent look.
Oh, and a great offensive attack there from Logan Ciolo. Couldn't quite get the offensive rebound, though.
No foul here from Terrace. Got to play the D.
Tight defense. Broken by Nudgee. Looking to move the ball around now. Jorgensen tries to get inside. Passes down low. And a strong finish there from Max Purcell.
Now Terrace need quick threes. And that's a great look for the three.
That one, it doesn't land. Rebound for Nudgee. Danger signs for Terrace at the moment. Minutes to play. They get the steal, though. That definitely helps. Denver Loli gets inside, kicks it out. Didn't pay attention to the defense. They almost lost it. Just very lucky that Ryan Carlisle couldn't get the handles on it.
Yeah. So you're looking for, you're really in quick bucket and foul mode now with this margin, with a 8-point margin to deal with. Can't drill clock. Need to look at quick threes or on the rim hard to try and force a foul.
Yeah, behind the back pass probably isn't what you want to see at that point in time. No. It was a big risk and it didn't pay off.
And you need to foul now if you're Terrace. Not drill clock.
Nudgee inside, charge, just trying to clear some space. That'll go against Tyson Warren. He was down underneath with plenty of defenders around him and just dropped that shoulder and tried to clear himself a little bit of space.
Not sure if Matt Hamilton-Smith has a timeout left, and he might want to save that to later in this last kind of minute. But I thought progressing the ball here would have been smart enough to try and at least give them a chance and running something for a quick three.
Yeah, lollipop shot there. That one didn't quite land.
And that'll do it. Unfortunately for Terrace, it doesn't look great from here. And, now's the time not to foul. And Nudgee tried to put a lid on it with a feigned dunk attempt.
Yeah, it didn't actually land for them, unfortunately, as we try and see a late three-point shot. And I don't think he called that as a backboard, but it still somehow managed to go down. A big finish, but unfortunately a little bit too late for Terrace. Clock is still running. That's right, the referees are definitely going to fix that. I don't think the Terrace boys have anything to worry about. They will get their time back on the clock. 81-87. So, need to fix the clock here in the stadium. We need to fix ours as well. There is 10 seconds on the game clock.
You should see Nudgee dribble this out here, but, 6 points difference. Perhaps Terrace played a foul game. They are able to put Nudgee in the line immediately. They do have 14 fouls at the moment, so they don't have to foul to get there.
So there is around about 6 seconds left now. Nudgee, you're just going to hold it, see things through.
Terrace appealing for the foul there in the backcourt, but the referee didn't call it. So, they wanted the foul. They wanted to stop the clock, but unfortunately, Nudgee got away with that. And kudos to Nudgee. They did a great job fighting back, and Terrace just weren't able to respond. Nudgee were the more composed team down there in the fourth. They stuck to their game plan. They defended. They forced tough contested shots, and they were able to secure rebounds. And then they executed down the offensive end. And 6 points, and I'd say the game was closer than that. But it's a result of late clock basketball and late game basketball. But excellent contest, and it hurts as a as an old boy Terracian to see Nudgee get the win, but they certainly deserve that today.
Yeah, it was a fantastic finish there from Nudgee College to claim the win 87-81, and some really big performances across the board from them. Rylan Carlisle, 32 points to lead all scorers, but also fantastic jobs from Isaiah Jorgensen on 20, Tyson Warren on 17, Max Purcell on 12. Down the other end with Gregory Terrace, again, a couple of huge performances out of the likes of Denver Loli on 25, Luca Anderson 16, Cooper Kennedy 12, Ciolo 13, and Laffin 10. So a very good job from Terrace in sharing that ball, sharing the points across the board. It was a big finish from Nudgee in the end, though, to claim that victory 87-81. But that does round us out here for round 5 GPS basketball here at St. Joseph's Gregory Terrace. We are away in round 6, but we'll be back with another home match in 2 weeks' time for round 7 against BBC right here live on GPS TV from 12:15 p.m. A huge thank you to everyone across the board for tuning in and watching this match, from both Andrew Latimer and myself, Regan Baker, and of course all my crew here at the stream team. A big thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you in 2 weeks' time back here live again. Thanks again.